Hello, all you lovely people out there. Oh, just one moment. There we go. Oh, it's good to see you all. Oh, we have so much activity already, posting lovely little pictures of me. Oh, the spirit is here, and the spirit is me, Art, your host, today on the Zeppelin Cafe. And this will be my final hosting gig aboard the cafe for this season. Hello, Kotavi, good to see you. Mochi, Steffi Squeak, P Ninja, Scarlet Unicorn. Oh, so many lovely people here already, hanging out with me for my final broadcast. Yes, the Halloween season is nearly here, and that means I must depart as well. By this time next week we'll be in November, and of course, Wendell shall return and take you through more of whatever he does. But for now, we are here for the spooky. We are here for the spooky games. And we are going to finish off, much like we did last year, with a spooky retro mix. That's right. Many video games are scary these days. In fact, I would say that scary video games are having somewhat of a revival right now. It seems everything from about 10 years ago is being remade. But back in the day, back in the olden day, there were scary games as well. And how did they do that back then? Before the days of Resident Evil, before the days of Dead Space and Silent Hill, there were other ways of getting spooky games, even as far back as the old Atari. But of course, for something that old, I'm going to need help. So I've enlisted the oldest member of the crew to take us through a couple of very old games. Yes, Rutherford is here. Rutherford is here to take us through a couple of games that might possibly be older than him. I'm not sure. Yes, that's him right there, the bouncy little question lizard man. He's going to take over here for me for a couple of games. It's going to be his first time hosting, so please be kind. But he seemed to have a lot of knowledge on the subject, so I couldn't deny it. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm here. I was told we're gonna be playing some old stuff. And nobody loves the old stuff like me, let me tell you that. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you through a couple of really old games to see how they did it back in the day. So yeah, let me just, I'm not used to these buttons, so I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. Let's see, this one, start the game. I think. I'm waiting, game. It didn't do it. It's all black. It's a blank screen. That's what I'm looking at here. That ain't gonna cut it. Let's see here. What's that? One of these. Don't worry, I got this. Gonna get this fixed. We're gonna do that. This is how my dad controls the stream. Also, we got the wah-wahs comparing me to your dad. This is great. This is the first time out, so this is what I get. Alright, I got the game. We got the game running. So next I need... There it is! Look at that! Oh, it's terrifying. Now this, you may ask, what is this? But, oh, thank you very much. It's okay, calm down everybody. So this right here, this is a game for the Atari 2600. This is from the 70s. And boy, what a time the 70s were. Kids at home, if you want some fun, go ask your grandparents about the 70s. I'll bet they got some stories. Anyway, this is called Haunted House. So this is one of the first spooky games to ever come out. And So, like many games on the Atari, if you don't have the instruction manual, it's probably not going to make a whole lot of sense. But we've got the instruction manual. Let me get right here. Aha, here we go. Haunted house. So you see, I'm gonna take a look now at the manual, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to figure this out. I'm telling you right now. So, Tale of the Haunted House. Yeah, it's a scary house. We got that. There's ghosts and whatnot. And the objective is to find the 3 pieces of the magic urn and carry them back to the main entrance before losing all 9 of your lives. So we have 9 lives, so I guess we're some sort of cat, I'm going to assume. And the score is based on number of matches you use during your search. So you can light matches. You do that. And there are 24 rooms set across 4 floors of this house. And you can go up and down the stairs. Okay? So 24 rooms. Go up and down the stairs. We gotta find the 3 pieces of the magic urn. And we have some matches that we can use. And it's very dark. And so you can't see anything until they get close to you. So, yes. So there's the urn. So you can see it there. That's the pretty gold thing that we're going to find. And the scepter is a magic stick used to make you invisible. To use the scepter, you must drop any other object and pick up the scepter. And there's a key. I don't got time to read all this. Let's see. There's doors. Okay, watch out for tarantulas. That's what they look like. Tarantulas are pink. And vampire bats. That's a bat. And a ghost. And there's ghosts. There is one very fast-moving ghost. It can go through locked doors. Okay, so there's locked doors. We need keys. And these are maps. And okay, this is fine. We got this. We got this. You see. Pink for dangerous. Yes. Gotta watch out for the dangerous pink tarantulas. I'm just gonna close that. I think we've read enough. We're just gonna dive right in, because now we know what we're trying to do. So let's see. Let's go to the full screen. Let's go full screen. There we go. Now we can see. And we start. And here we go. Oh, you can hear our footprints. See, that's creepy. Or it was. In the 70s. So we can't see nothing. We can light a match. There's our match. Just a couple of eyes. Running around. Oh, that was the bat. Oh. Okay, that was a lot of flashing. Be warned. There is flashing, because that's what Atari did. Did that a lot. So we're gonna light a match. Oh, we got that's the magic scepter. What do we do with it? We have it in our hand. We are walking with our scepter. Oh, we dropped it. Never mind. That was a lot for a little bat. Everything seems like a lot here. Okay, we got it back. Right into the wall. Listen to that. Pow! Right in the wall. Can't go that way. This is entertainment! Oh, here we go. We're on floor 2. Slide match. We still have our scepter. Oh, we got a piece. We got a piece of the magic urn. Oh, but we had to put down our scepter to get it. Well, what do we do with it? Just keep looking. Oh, there's the ghost. Look at that. I'm scared. Oh, there's a tarantula. Tarantula, stay away. Stay from the tarantula. Slide our match. Can't see anything without it. Again. A weird giant ball of cats poof out all their fur. I think, well, that's the light. This is the light from the match. You see, in the days of Atari, one had to use their imagination a lot. Ow. Oh, I think we got another piece. I think we got 2 pieces of the urn. Oh, some thunder. Oh, we're in the dead end. Don't get us, don't get us, don't get us. Okay, we got away, we got away. That nice brown, yeah, it's like a nice warm light. Because that was, oh, we went back down. Down to 2, we gotta go back up to 3. Oh, we ran right into the bat. Right into the bat. We're fine. There's 3. And another bat. We're fine. It freaks us out a little. But we got 9 lives. We're cat. Alright, looking around floor 3. Back in the day, this was mind-blowing. It definitely deserves the appreciation you're giving. Thank you, Steffi. That's right. Oh, look at that. We did it. We get it. We got the urn. We got all 3. Yeah, see, this was ambitious. You know, there were a lot of Atari games, you know, that you could understand easily. Like, you know, you had your Pac-Mans, you had your Donkey Kongs. You know, those aren't hard. Jump over the barrels, eat the dots. But then you had slightly more ambitious things like this. We gotta find all the stuff. I think we got everything. Are we gonna leave? Oh, that went back up. Now we can't get out. Oh! Crashed right into a ghost. It's okay, we're still alive. Oh no, spider. Spider. And we're dead. I'm just waiting for the bat. Waiting for the bat to get us. The Whoppers I'm eating right now remind me of this character. Look, we're just eyes. I like how they look around. Little cartoon eyes. Well, I'm not sure how to leave the house. But I'm just going to consider this a success, because we got the magic urn. Do we go up to the roof? Jump off the roof? Uh-oh, Mochi got tricked with a fake cockroach. Oh, I wish I had a real cockroach. Those are good eating. You fry them up. Delicious. Alright, we're up to 4-4. Oh, look. Oh. Looks like Scarlet Unicorn might have got tricked. Oh, gotta run. Oh, that went down to 3. I'm lost. Okay, now I can see the stairs. No idea. But hey, we got the urn, but the only problem is we live here now. With the spiders and the bats. Okay, back up to 4. This sound is walking sound. I got no clue. I go back to the book. Bats aren't so bad. They eat a lot of mosquitoes. That's true. Bats are helpful. But here they just get in your hair or something. See, where's our book? There's our book. Okay, book. Give me the lowdown. There's that. Finding the urn. We got the urn. Carry them back to the main entrance. Well, that's what we were trying to do. Uh-oh. Oh, something's happening. It's getting closer. Oh, it got us. I wasn't looking. All right. We only got two lives left. That's round 2. All right, back on the first floor. Oh, is that the door? I saw it light up. That's it! We did it! You thought you could beat us! You thought you could beat us, Atari, but no. We got the magic urn. And we got out of the house. We have 2 lives left. And we used 13 matches. 13, that's a good number. A good number for the season. Nice. Didn't know Atari had achievements. This Atari does. We're using some modern technology, you know, to enhance these. But yes, we do have the real thing here as well. But yes, a little modern technology does come in handy from time to time. So yes, this one does have achievements, and we got an achievement for getting out of the house. So nice, that worked out very well. Ate too many Whoppers, and now everything stings. Stings. That is a lot of Whoppers. I don't think any candy should make things sting. Wow. P-Ninja, I hope you're okay. I hope you can get past this. These stinging Whoppers. That just sounds uncomfortable. All right, let's get up. We got another game here. We got to move on. Let's go back to deck. And screen. Vamos. All right. So I'm going to go load up the other game. Yeah, Mochi may be right. Might be time for a sugar break. Okay. Let me just load up the other game here. Be just a moment. We got more coming. Alright, game is on. Coming back up. Okay. Let's bring the screen back down. That one, wow. I'm gonna have to turn that down. That's intense. That is intensely loud. Now you might recognize this little tune. Fans of scary movies. Any guesses out there what this is? Are you Jason? Hey there, Bert! No! This is not Jason. And are you the Red Ranger? No. Also wrong. Yes, it's retrospective! That's right, this is Halloween! The movie. The video game. So yeah, this is one of the first licensed video games from a movie. Yes, this is the Halloween music, and I don't have the book for this one, so we're just gonna have to dive right in and see what we get. Okay, okay, so this guy. Okay, we're this lady right here, and we just ran in the door. Okay, so we're fine. Oh, he's here again. So for those who don't know, this is a movie. It's a scary movie about this babysitter, and she's watching some kids, and then this guy shows up, and he's a real pain in the neck, and he just runs around the neighborhood causing a lot of trouble, and eventually she's got to say enough is enough, and helps get rid of him. So that's him, Michael. That's his name, Michael Myers. Oh, what just happened? That was a little person. Michael Myers, I think he got him. So we're just gonna go this way. And like the lights don't work in here. Okay. So yeah, we're the babysitter. And Michael Myers keeps showing up, and whenever he does, his theme music follows with him. This is just like the movie. In the movie, his theme music will follow him wherever he goes. Let me switch this. Okay. So, when you know he's around because you hear the music, and nobody else does for some reason, but it's loud. So I don't know why they don't. Okay. I can walk through this door, and I don't know where I end up. For the longest time, I thought Michael Myers and Mike Myers was... I think it is. I think behind the mask, it might be Mike Myers. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the entire franchise, so that could happen. I'm not sure. If we're the babysitter, we did it bad. I would say so. I'm going to reset. Okay. So there's our kid. That's the kid we're babysitting. Oh, and here comes Michael. He's waving around that piece of spaghetti. Or something he's got there. It's dangerous, whatever it is. Wait, what do we do? Okay, there we go. We got the kid. Okay, come with us. We're the babysitter. We're taking the kid through the dark area. Let's go. Oh, we just left the kid. We gotta go back. We gotta go back and get him. It's okay. It's okay. We're right here. Pushing the button. Okay, the child is clearly in a panic. And they're gone. Okay, so problem solved. So we can't go any further that way. Does he have a key or a ladle? Let's go ask him. Oh, Michael. Oh, there he is. Okay, there's the kid. And there's Michael. And no, Michael, no! Get away from that kid. Oh. He made him a jelly sandwich. It's just squirting out all over. The kid's just eating that jelly sandwich. And the jelly's just flying everywhere. Michael, you've spoiled that child's dinner by giving him the jelly sandwich. Yes. I would run towards danger if they had a garlic breadstick. Oh, that might be what it is. Michael's walking around with the garlic breadstick. He is the chef, and he is serving the children delicious foods to ruin their dinner. And the babysitter's like, no, I have a healthy dinner of Brussels sprouts planned for you. Michael Myers, you're messing things up. I'm gonna reset again. Okay, there's Michael. Oh, what's that? Perhaps some kind of licorice stick. Oh, we can go up and down. This is our dodge maneuver. Ha-ha! Take that, Michael Myers. Little worried child down there. Oh, here we go. Okay, we've got the child. And we're going to take them... where? Well, not here, because if we go through that door, the child will just run off. And we can't go that way. We can go up and down, but not back in time. Okay, I can't see where he is. This is too scary. Where is he at? Don't do that to me. I'm old. It's marinara from All You Can Eat. That's it! Now it's making sense, you see? You see, like I said, the Atari games, you gotta use your imagination. It's not all explained. Michael Myers, famous Italian chef, walking around with his big old breadstick. And he's like, hey, wanna try my endless all-you-can-eat breadstick soup and salad? Here's some marinara sauce to go with the breadsticks. And the kids, they just sit down and start chowing down on the breadsticks ruining their dinner. You don't fill up on bread. This is something you learn when you get older, but the kids don't know that. So they sit down, they eat all the breadsticks. We have to avoid Chef Michael Myers. Okay, he's behind us, that's fine. We're going this way. Come on, kid. No, he's in front of us. Okay, he's gone again. Now he's behind us. How does this guy do this? It's like that in the movie, too. He can just show up. He disappears wherever he wants. Still haven't learned that. Scarlet Unicorn. You gotta learn this. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. They fill you up on bread. I don't know if walking to the right is the correct thing, but I've got no other ideas. Come on, little boy. You're not gonna ruin your dinner on breadsticks. There he is. We're going back. No, there he is again. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there he is. He's already here. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get past this screen. With this flickering, this is driving me nuts. Okay, he's back there. Just don't go through the door. Okay, this is the end. We can't go any further than this. So I'm gonna go through here. The child is now in a panic. He's like, where'd you go? Like, I went through the door, come with me. And now I cannot take their hand again, because they're clearly too panicked. So we're just gonna go down here. This game makes total sense. Hey, Michael. Oh, we got another child. Come with me. Children, like Pringles, are afraid of doors. Yes! Our good friend Pringles the pig, also afraid of doors. Oh, he just popped right out there. It was a little scary. Oh, and the child's gone, and the child has gone up to the second floor. What do you want from us? Oh no. We were about to get that. Let me have it. Is this good? Oh! Oh, we poked him and he ran away. Oh, but it's gone. Oh, I know what that was. I know what that was. Have you seen the movie? I think that was the clothes hanger. That was the clothes hanger. She uses that in the movie. Yes! We figured it out. But we only had one. Oh, we got a trophy. We got a trophy for giving him the clothes hanger. I think in this one, we give him the clothes hanger and he says, ooh, I better go hang up my shirts. And he runs away. Now we got no clothes hanger. But we did get 225 points. So there's that. See, this is another one of those ambitious games for the Atari. There's some kind of goal here. We just don't know what it is. I think it's save the children so that their dinner doesn't get ruined. But, I'm not sure how. So we have the child. Do you want to go through this door? The woman... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, he got us again! The horror. The horror of too many breadsticks. That's how they did it back then. That's how they did it. How times have changed. I think we've seen enough. That seems not great. No, we were just... You know, we're chowing down like this. You can't see our head because we're down here eating all them breadsticks. And the marinara's just flying. We're very sloppy eaters in this game. Everyone is. So it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, we've seen it enough. Thank you, Michael Myers, for a confusing experience. I don't know how we were supposed to win that game, but I'm sure people of the 70s could figure it out. All right, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to turn things back over to Art to take you through some more of these retro classics. Thanks for having me, everybody. I'll see you later. Whew. Well, wasn't that, different? Yes. Anyway, thank you to Rutherford for, exhibiting those classics of the Atari era. But we're going to move on. We're moving on from the Atari era. We can't stay here forever. Yes, post the me's. Feel free to post my face. I love seeing it. And of course, that emote will be going away next week. Along with me. Oh, the good times can't last forever. Loading up the next game here. Alright, we're moving now into the Nintendo Entertainment System era. Game is loaded. Screen is down. We didn't get to the scariest game ever made. What is... Oh, please. Enlighten us, P Ninja. I'm just going to watch this opening. E.T. That is frightening. And I would bet you're going to see it here on the cafe. Don't you worry. Monster in My Pocket. Now, this does predate Pocket Monsters, or Pokemon. This was for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and it had a multimedia extravaganza surrounding it. There were comic books, there was a cartoon show, very short-lived. This was meant to be a franchise, but... well, there were a lot of failed franchises in the 80s. As long as we get the best Christmas Story Die Hard to make up for... Ooh, now there's an idea. There is a Die Hard game for the Nintendo. It is quite a rare game. I'll have to put these down for Wendell for when he returns. To feature some more classics. Alright, Monster in My Pocket. Hello, Warcry Mango, good to see you. We're just starting out a little game of Monster in My Pocket. Ooh, and we have a choice. Do we want to be the vampire? Oh, we don't have a choice. I thought it was a selection screen. But it's not letting me. I guess we're the vampire. I suppose 2 players, the Frankenstein. So the monsters, they're very tiny. So what is the purpose of this, you may ask? What is the story here? Well, classic monsters, as you know them, Dracula, Frankenstein, and whatnot, have been shrunken down, but yet there is evil in the world, and they must fight it, despite being tiny. That's basically the plot. And of course they weren't called Dracula and Frankenstein because Universal Studios owns those. So it's Warlock. With a Warlock. So here's us. Vampire. We can jump. And Vampire Slash. You know those well-known vampire claws. We're Wolverine. But a vampire. I'm going to pause. I'm going to switch to the large screen and get my head out of the way. Warcry Mango, have you been playing the shooting gallery this whole time? Just got home, but might go back to that. I saw you earlier playing that, Mango. That looked intense, but it looked like you were having a good time. Alright, Dracula. Things are not going well. We've down to our last health point, and Dracula is gone. It's okay, we're back. We're getting into the groove. Get rid of these. And... oh. Stop bowling. First screen clear. I've somehow never seen this game before. Yes, as I said, Ninja, this was a lesser known property. Tried to make the big franchise, but it just didn't happen for them. Ooh, we have a double jump. Oh, this opens up the world quite nicely. But see, of course, the whole purpose of this, as was any media property in the 80s and 90s, was to sell toys. Monster in My Pocket was a line of toys that you could collect, obviously, and put in your pocket, hence the name. Getting faster, getting faster. We're just crashing right through them now. Go, Dracula, go! Oops, screen clear? Who's this? Got our first boss fight. Come here, you. Yeah, just sit there. Thank goodness he has the slowest knives ever. Come on. You're not going to win this. I'm Dracula. Don't even know who this is. Who is this monster? Spring-heeled Jack, according to the achievement. Of course, we all know the classic monster, Spring-heeled Jack. Big Trouble in the Kitchen. Oh, look at this ghost. Oh, he's... oh. Kinda looks like me. Though he looked very upset. He's got a headache. Oh, look, we can take things. A whole new mechanic. Throwing keys. Oh, but we can't double jump with the key. Makes sense. Can we get it? Can we get it? We've got it. We've got the key. Oh, but we have to go up. Oh, we can double jump with the key. That's the key to an 80s car. That is absolutely what it is. It makes an excellent projectile. Oh, we've got evil green dogs now. And what are you throwing? Sugar cubes? Stop it. Oh, it just impaled him and stopped. Just get that back. Can't wait to see you fight with a giant novelty check. You've just won the Publisher's Clearinghouse! Now you must battle Ed McMahon for your money. Across the sink. Oh no! It's fine, we're back. This is very forgiving. I like that it just brings you right back where you died. Reminds me of yes, P Ninja! Reminds you of a certain game involving chipmunks. I was about to say the same thing. Especially with this key throwing. And these backgrounds are very reminiscent. It's not bad, I'll tell you. I've not played this before. I was aware of the game, but had not played it before this session. And I have to say, this is not bad. Especially for a licensed game based on toys. Weightlifting Frenzy 3, The Cooker. That's a good trophy right there. Over the fires. Ooh, I need that. Let's get our key. We can't go without it. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Mochi knows. Even the music. Yes, the music does sound similar. This is a Konami game, by the way. So you know you're likely to get some level of quality from Konami back then. Nowadays, more of a mixed bag. You're more likely to get a pachinko machine from Konami. Oh, we're in another boss fight. Oh, he likes to run. Can't stand on those. Look at the frozen peas and the ice cream. Oh, see, he doesn't like that. Oh! Oh, and he can freeze me. Alright, we've got this. Oh! Little hit. Oh, no. Gotta be more careful. We did it! Yes! Little Dracula dance! Dracula dance! Konami, so this was written, produced, and directed by Hideo Kojima. Yes, in one of his earliest games, Hideo Kojima brings us Monster in My Pocket. Big victory! No, I don't think Mr. Kojima had anything to do with this one. Maybe it inspired him, though. Oh, now we're outside. We're outside on the streets. Oh, golf balls! This size must make being a superhero very difficult. I mean, Ant-Man seems to work with it, but I'm not sure about Dracula here. He seems to be having a hard time with just about everything. Just falling. Into the sewers! Yes, it's a video game. We must have a sewer level. Those jars of marinara. If anything is red in any of the titles that you see here this evening, it's marinara. You don't even need to ask. It's definitely marinara. It's a lot of fine Italian cooking in tonight's games. Oh, game over. We have 3 continues. But we have other games to see as well. So let's just wrap this up. It must be pizza time. Bert gets it. It's all about spaghetti and pizza, all that red stuff. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry, kids at home. It's all marinara. Italian does sound good. Perhaps I'll go for some after this. Alright, back to the deck and screen! Off you go, while I load up the next title. Oh, Bert! Bert, you must be kidding! It is National Pasta Day. I had no idea that we would be doing a stream with so much pasta in it. What a wonderful coincidence. Oh, and Mochi got a desk full of cake. Now be careful, that is a lot of cake. Have a birthday dinner tonight! Is it? Oh, if it's your birthday, Kotabi, happy birthday! And if it's not your birthday, happy birthday to whoever it is you are going to see! Enjoy! Have a wonderful night! No, not me. Well, happy birthday then to your acquaintance. Friend Kit? What a lovely name. Kit's birthday. Everyone, think a birthday wish to Kit. Kit would appreciate it. Okay, the next game is ready. Screen down. From Ocean, we've moved on now to the Super Nintendo. I suppose everyone will know what this is. Going to turn it up. Do-do-do-do. 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 The Addams Family. We, of course, just heard Burton do a wonderful rendition of this theme at our karaoke jam. Available on our YouTube page if you would like to revisit or see it for the first time. Addams, yes, with 2 Ds! That is how they do it. Let's switch this over. Now, of course, the Addams Family hardly needs an introduction, but in the early 90s, it had quite a renaissance as a live-action film was made, and this is what the video game is based on. There were a number of video games based on the film. There was a cartoon series that came about from it. The Addams Family were back in a big way in the early 90s, since being quite dormant since its origin in the 1960s. Now, I don't remember the giant teal bird in the movie, but, you know, there is some artistic license taken in video games. The movies were quite good. You had Raul Julia as Gomez. There he is right there. You can see the likeness. Looks just like Raul Julia. Who would go on to have a career in video game-related films as M. Bison in Street Fighter. His final role, but still one of his more memorable, I must say. A high point in that film. Ah, Mr. Bison indeed. Alright, let me get out of the way. We're going to start this one. So here we are, outside the Addams residence. And the basic premise of this game is Gomez's entire family is missing or been kidnapped or something, you know, video game, and you have to find them. Find your family members, Gomez. Search your house. I believe there's an evil lawyer involved from the movie. And the house is full of ooky, spooky things that attempt to impede your progress. I'm going to turn this down. This is... You make a lot of noise, Addams Family. Still love Street Fighter? The game, the movie, the game. Yes, there was... Now, Street Fighter, of course, video game. Movie came out based on the video game. And then video game came out based on the movie. It was Capcom attempting to be a little more like Mortal Kombat at the time. Oh, and we're dead. That was it. Okay, we're back. Now, the movie, they would use the likenesses from the movie in the Street Fighter movie video game. Much in the same way that Mortal Kombat was done, taking pictures of live actors. Only it was done not so good. But of course, this isn't Street Fighter, this is all about Adam's family. And boy, his jumping is a little messy. Just gonna take the high road here. Try and stay away from those pointy Super Mario looking fellows down there. Uh-oh. Oh no! We have been foiled. Netflix is making a series about Wednesday Addams. Yes! Tim Burton finally getting his hands on the Addams Family property. Because that movie that this game is based on did look like a Tim Burton film, but it was not Tim Burton. There's something here and I want it. There we go. Oh no, I know what this is. High-speed shoes. Now I'm moving quicker. This is not good. I don't want to move faster. It's hard enough to make him go where I want. Is there a Munsters game? There is not a Munsters game. The Munsters never saw the revival that the Addams Family did. We're still here, still in the conservatory. We're not getting those shoes. First game ever made where moving faster is a hindrance. Indeed. No, no. Gomez, slow down. We don't need you going that quickly. And just, we get to the other side, there's a fly. Just waiting for us. Oh, look! They give us the one-ups after we're dead. Let's try a different room. There's a few of those in the NES. This definitely still has the spirit of the NES era, despite being Super Nintendo. What is this? Why is this in your house, Gomez? This looks like something from Doom. And 2 hits and we're down. But this time we have 8 lives because we found the 1-ups. Seems very Mario. This is sloppy Mario. Where the creators said, you know what Mario is lacking? More enemies. We need more things to hit you just constantly flying at you at all times. Oh, it just out of the ceiling, and we're gone. We were just standing there. We weren't even engaging the enemy. Okay, we know it's in the ceiling this time. Oh, and still the one in the floor got us, but we knew about that one, and even though we knew about it, it did not help. Well, we just finished each other off on that one. Only the penitent man shall pass. No, 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 no. Gomez says no, 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 no. He doesn't want this. Knowing is only half indeed, Scarlet Unicorn. We can know all we like, but we still have to achieve it. Oh, it almost came back and got us, but we were ready. Okay, we've gotten... This is the furthest we've gotten. Oh, Mochi, I know how much you love the York Peppermint Patty. Zeta is absolutely trolling today. Well done, Zeta. Okay, we can do this. Oh, and that's a cannon. We will not stand in front of that. They love these ceiling blades. Now I want the heart. Oh, we just popped the bubble. With a bucket of water on your head, Zeta's helping you out there, Mango. Enjoy that shower, free of charge. This is the toy tower. And I saw that little face that Bert just posted in the chat floating there, and I thought, oh no, something's coming to hit Gomez. Oh no, it's just Bert. And that very upset little old man is also coming to get Gomez. P-Ninja got tricked with a roll. All the tricks coming out tonight. Zeta has been fairly trick-free this season, and she's just been saving it up, I think. Hard mode activated, yes. Oh goodness, what is it? Which projectiles shall I dodge? We need that heart. What is little green demon with no arms? Oh, and the cannon. Oh no! Oh, look at that! Scarlet Unicorn with the win. You got him. Definitely got him with the Steffi Squeak and Scarlet Unicorn teamed up to destroy Gomez. And it worked. But it's okay, we still got 4 lives. We might yet save one family member. Which is your favorite family member? I will tell you, I love Uncle Fester. He's absolutely mad. What about you, Mochi? Do you have a favorite Addams? Cousin It? Another excellent choice. Now, Addams Family has had another recent revival, and 2 animated movies have come out in the past few years. And in those, Cousin It is played by Snoop Dogg, believe it or not. He still just goes, but that is Snoop Dogg doing the woobity-woos for Cousin It. Yes, yes, it's true, Scarlet Unicorn. Oh, he was just right there. He knew it. I knew I was going to jump up there, and he was just waiting. Is it Martha Stewart's hair? It's hard to say. He is very small in the new movies. I do enjoy his little duck. No, 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 no. Oh, what is this? Gomez, calm down. Oh my! Oh, that was close. Oh, you just threw those blades right at me. Down to 2 lives. Oh, and we just wasted one right there. Oh, look at that. We're going to jump on the green guy, and the red guy comes in. Now, where will this put us? Somewhere unpleasant. At the Hall of Stairs, of course. This is where Sen's Fortress from Dark Souls got its... Yes, this is difficult! We used 9 lives! And we could not save a single family member. Just no, 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 no. My goodness, Gomez. Clean out your house. It is full of the most horrible things. When you can't even reach your own family members. It's time to do some spring cleaning. Away with you. So yes, that is the Addams Family, Super Nintendo. There were many of those games on various platforms. Probably might be the most popular of the ones that came out. Now, let me get the next game loaded up. Closing Addams. Goodbye, Addams. Ah. The PlayStation. Just had to pause for that sound. That classic sound. Turn you down a bit. We do love Jim Henson around here. Not sure why. A lot of logos. Take your time, game. Everyone read all of that. Muppet Monster Adventure. This is a fun little game. On the original PlayStation, it is not that well known, but it plays a lot like Spyro the Dragon, but with Muppets and monsters. It is an excellent little title for this time of year. I love how Midway brought us Mortal Kombat and Muppets, but never together at the same time. When will we get the Muppet fighting game? Well, this one's playing out in demo now, but you can see Kermit's little nephew Robin is running around collecting who knows what. But look, it's a little bit of Crash Bandicoot, a little bit of Spyro, but Muppets. Let's just start. It'll explain what's going on.
Wow, a vacation! We're finally taking a vacation! England, Greece, Arabia, Krakatoa, China, exotic ports of call. And we're not going to any of those
is
places.
cute.
Instead, we're here at a run-down old castle in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I know you're disappointed, Robin, but we had to accompany Dr. Honeydew for the reading of his late uncle's will. It's important to be there for friends at a time like this.
Oh, but I have a bad feeling about this, Uncle Kermit.
I'm sure there's nothing to be afraid of.
Muppet legs are always strange to see.
What's that?
Relax, Robin. It's just a tree. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing at all.
I can't imagine anything living here except things that aren't alive anymore.
Now, Master Robin. Uncle Petrie had quite a flair for the dramatic, but I assure you we're perfectly safe.
I do appreciate it's all the original voices.
Ah, a monster!
Are you all right, Master Robin?
Wake up again.
Oh, what happened?
The good news is that you, Beaker, Pepe, and myself are unharmed.
Oh, what's the bad news?
Unfortunately, your Uncle Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the others have been transformed into hideous monsters.
Oh, no!
See, we managed to escape, and I found my Uncle Petrie's secret lab. We're safe for now, but the Master's evil energy is permeating the entire village. Everything in the area is rapidly becoming evil. Evil.
So what are we going to do?
I'm so glad you asked me that question, my young friend. Here at Muppet Labs Europe, we have developed some
Muppet
special
Labs
devices
Europe.
that will help you return our friends to their old selves and save the village to boot. First, this power glove is guaranteed to get even the most stubborn evil out of any monster. Once removed, the evil energy is stored in this clever backpack, lest it get back out into the world again.
I must still be dizzy. It sounded like you said I would save everyone.
The backpack and glove are designed specifically for the amphibian anatomy.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Don't
Wow.
worry, you won't be alone in your journey. Beaky and I will monitor your status constantly.
But
I think you are forgetting someone again.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh
Mr.
good,
Pepe.
Pepe the King Prawn is here.
I will take it from here again. I, Pepe the King Prawn, will be broadcasting from this convenient little transmitter here to tell you how to get around the village.
Get that
When you
face.
see my face, I will have something to say that will help you out. Together, we will save Carmen again.
Kermit?
Carmen.
Oh, Uncle Kermit.
This is what I said, okay? Carmen.
Oh, I don't know. I've never done anything like this before.
You can do it, Master Robin. Your uncle and all of our friends need you.
Well, I guess I could give it a try.
Send the
With the
child.
talking. Get on with the saving, okay? You're a tough frog again. You're a brave frog again. Get the monsters! Get the monsters! Go, 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 go!
Good luck, Master Robin.
Vaya con Dios, okay?
Vaya con Dios. So there, now we have the setup. We have sent the small child to rid the world of monsters.
This is the hub, okay? From here, you can access all of the entire world, okay? You must, however, have enough evil energy to open some levels. But you also need Muppet tokens to open new worlds for you to explore.
Subs?
Meteorite! Thank you so much! Oh, and Batcat is flying! I can hear the little jingly bell of doom now! Thank you so much! Into the wormhole! It wouldn't be a video game without a wormhole, would it? Into the wormhole, here we go! The frog hole. And my goodness, 15 months! So many months, Meteorite! Thank you! Yes, gotta have the wormhole.
The hunt is on again.
Collect all your morph powers before you leave. So here we go.
Hola. Hola.
I'm just going to get out of the way here. Let's get comfy. Alright, here's Pepe.
Hola. As promised, I, Pepe, will be on the air to help you rescue Carmen and the rest of
Kermit,
our
they even
friends.
write it like that.
When you see my receiver, come up and hear what I have to say. Don't be shy, okay?
So we have our magic glove. Can do that. We're like Iron Man. Iron Man, pulsar ray. We have the spin. We're definitely. That is Crash Bandicoot. That is clearly what. That even the sound effect.
Get 3 more Waka Waka Werebear amulet pieces, and it will be time to climb, okay?
The Waka Waka Werebear.
This is like Halloween. Trick or treat, okay? The pumpkin container is filled with evil energy you can collect if you shoot it, or use your spin attack on it.
What are the chances Pepe is saying like that on purpose? I would say very, very high. So I suppose that's the evil energy, the green stars. Lovely music. I wouldn't expect such a score from a game like this. Forgot Pepe. Yes, Pepe has 4 arms. As King Prawns tend to have, I suppose. I've never counted a King Prawn's arms. Do you collect 120 stars? This definitely has a bit of Mario 64. They seem to be borrowing from a lot of the greats. And here's Pepe, who just will not stop saying hello.
This spooky skull head is filled with mucho evil energy you can collect only if you use your spin attack again.
Okay.
Hola.
Hola.
You should say to the helmet, stick 'em up, okay? It only opens if you shoot it. Don't go and spin, you'll just get dizzy, okay?
Pepe's here to help us through things. Ooh, that's a B for bonus. You know that's good. Pepe.
If you collect all of these letters from around the level, it will spell bonus, okay? And something special will happen, okay? Those letters also spell Buson and Sonub. But I don't know what those words mean, okay?
You okay? Yes, I'm hoping that will end beyond this level.
You need 2 more pieces of the Werebear amulet.
Ribbity-broo. Ribbity-broo, he says. Ooh, we have the O. A very scared bird. Hola! Yes, we know, you're there. Oh, I see Gonzo tokens now. We've entered another area. Let's go back. We just want to hear Hola again. Hola! Hola! Yes, hola! Just chasing birds. Little hot. That. Alright, I know that sound. That was definitely the sound of the Jetsons' doorbell.
When you find 3 more Muck Monster amulet pieces, you'll be diving in the deep end again.
The Muck Monster Amulet. So we can swim with, you know, we are frog, that makes sense. Yeah, with Mochi knows. Mochi hears it. Hola. Can't get out of this lake.
The water looks nice now. Agua fresca. You should jump in and swim around again.
Already done it, buddy.
You only need one more piece of the werebear amulet.
Hola. Together now, everyone. Hola.
Okay. This pickup stores your status every time you pick it up, okay? This means you don't have to keep saving the game. When you die and you have more lives left, you will reappear at the point you collected the restart pickup. I have no idea what this means. I just read it, okay?
So it's a checkpoint. That was a lot of words to say it's a checkpoint. How is Pepe everywhere? He's everywhere you want to be.
Collect all 4 Nosferatu amulet pieces.
Nosferatu.
You'll be a flying frog in no time, okay?
Those are the Gonzo monster tokens. Nosferatu. That's perfect. He's Michael Myers. He could be. We never saw what was underneath that mask. Maybe it's Pepe. Just a nice casual stroll, picking things up. Fairly typical for games of this era. That music, it is lovely. I do have no idea why we're collecting the stars. I guess that's the evil energy. What is this? 1 golden Kermit. We can trade that in at the gift shop. Just... Peacocks sound a lot like chickens. Who are you? You're new. Oh! That thing was angry. Hola!
Did you need a little pick-me-up during the game? Try standing on one of these super jump pads, okay?
Okay, Pepe, we know. We're just going to cut you off. Oh no, he still keeps going.
Well, he didn't say the okay part, but you know what I mean, okay?
So there's no way to get Pepe to stop. He is contractually obligated to continue his lines, no matter what. Come here, little heart. That is definitely the doorbell. Just like in the show, yes, you can't get Pepe to be quiet.
Oh, you only need 2 more pieces of the Nosferatu amulet, okay?
Oh, we've triggered the stairs. So up we go.
Oh, you only need 1 more piece of the Nosferatu amulet.
Okay, Pepe. It's alright. Little Kermit box here. Which seems to do nothing. Twirl around. Moving on. We can just harass those birds. There seems to be no point.
Congratulations! You have collected enough evil energy to open the next level, okay?
Oh, there we go. That's what we need those for. And oh, it's the bonus box, and we got another golden Kermit. Well, we'll just go pick that up.
Hola.
Hola! I see more shinies over here. We need to get them. Is the tutorial over? No, I believe for that to be over, we need to collect these medallions that we've been collecting. Hola!
Everybody ready?
Oh,
Okay.
this is not a
Your
tutorial.
mark. Get set. Go, 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 go!
We're going to race the bird. Come on! I'm going to beat you, bird! Stay on target. No, 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 no! Got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Come on! How long is this race? There's the goal! Finish line is in sight! Oh, yes! Have the
Way to
Mario
go, okay?
race music in my head during this. Oh, I could hear it now.
Talking, okay?
Another golden Kermit. We don't know what they're for, but we're getting them. Ooh, there's still things up in the castle.
Hola.
Hola! Oh, there he goes, sliding down.
Hola.
Hola!
Hola.
Hola. Hola to you too, Pepe. We're running out of shiny things to collect. Hola. Hola, hola.
Hola.
Pepe, we've had quite enough of you. Oh, here we go. We haven't followed this googly-eyed sign yet.
Hola. Good work, amigo. The Waka Waka Bear's power to climb is yours, okay? I'm certain you'll stay on top of every situation from now on.
So now we can climb. Oh my goodness, all you have to do is press the triangle, jump to surface, and then climb. Alright, fair enough.
Waka waka woo!
Oh my goodness. Let's see that again.
Waka waka woo!
Sure. Robin can turn into a hideous monstrosity and climb walls now. That is our power-up.
You only need 2 more pieces of the Muck Monster Amulet! Hola.
Now, where else can we use our new wall climbing ability. Hola! Ooh, we're onto something. We didn't slide down this time.
Yes, Mia, you only need one more piece of the Muckmaster amulet, okay?
Oh, we're back here with the wall climb. Alright. Now we just need to find something to climb. It's such a pleasant little level. It feels a little Banjo-Kazooie. Hello, Mariko! Good to see you! We're just playing a little Muppet Monster adventure. Exploring this mix of Super Mario, Banjo-Kazooie, Spyro the Dragon. It's a little bit of everything. It's a little hodgepodge. Oh, that's alright. We were late as well. I was late starting the stream today, so everything's a little behind. There's no problem there. Just happy to see you. Little burdens for Mariko. Yes, a Muppet platformer, Muppet 3D platformer. This is not a well-known title, but it is a good one. It's simple, but it's fun. Except now we need something to climb, and we have not found anything. Oh, hello to Flux Continuum as well! Good to see you! We're just searching for climbable objects. While Pepe the King Prawn wishes us hola over and over and over again. So far, we've climbed the one thing. Yes, little Robin here, searching for his Uncle Kermit and friends. They have sent the small child out to solve the problem. Oh, that looks climbable right there. There we go. But we need to get up this hill. We're running up that hill. If I only could make a deal with Frog. Be running up that hill. Here we go. Do your thing, Robin. Do your horrible thing.
Waka waka woo!
Art Bush, thank you. Oh, we got another one. We have another power.
Ready for some in-depth interviews?
Press the triangle button while you are in water.
Mucky the Muckmonster's swim power will let you run silent, run deep, and
All
explore
right, keep talking, Pepe.
more underwater.
Surf's up!
We have now gotten the swimming power. We can now explore the lake. Dun, 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 dun.
Hola.
And now we have the
You
Gonzo
Nosferatu's
power.
great power, okay? Now you can rescue everyone in the village with more on-time flights than any superhero, okay?
In the air, press triangle button to morph, steer with the controls. Alright, so we have a glide. Oh, we turn into a little bat.
Hola.
Let's see if we can get this target now. Hola. Hola. Hola, Mariko. Oh, that looks far too high. Oh, we can gain height right here.
Hola.
Let's get ourselves lined up. Perfect. The gates have opened! Wahaha! Oh, look who's waiting for us. Hola!
Hey, this teleporter thingy will take you to the destination when you stand on it, okay? But what's your rush? There's still a lot to see here.
We just want to get away from you, Pepe. The gliding... Yes! It is very Spyro. It feels very Spyro running around. And we have Crash Bandicoot's spinning attack as well. They have borrowed heavily from some very quality titles, and it has paid off for them. It controls very nicely. And through the frog hole. Perfect. Peacock Purgatory is what I suppose that level was called. 91% completed. We almost found everything and missed one golden Kermit. 278 stars. Oh my, are these all the levels? Look at this ring! How many are in here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. Looks 25-ish? 25-ish little circles there? That is a lot! That is a lot of gameplay! Wow! Well, we certainly aren't going to be getting through all of that today. But a good little first showing! Adorable little Muppet monster game. There we go. Yes, that is a wonderful little game. I've had that one in the collection here aboard the cafe for some time now. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful to revisit it. Away you go. All right, there's just one game left that I have, and then that will conclude our stream. Let's see. Here we go. Yes! The most horrible Halloween creation has returned. Fresh from last year's stream. It is the most frightening of all creatures. The Noid! He will ruin your pizza! And what is more frightening than that? I have to turn you down, Noid. You're loud. There we go. Yes, this is the tradition now. We are going to end our Halloween Monster Mixer with another round of Yo Noid. Domino's Pizza mascot. And actually a villain, but here you get to save the world with Noid and pizza. Sure. There was a time 1990. 80s, 90s, right on the border there. It was a time, I'll tell you. It is so appropriate. That's true, Mochi! We are finishing with a wonderful piece of Italian dining. Pizza. Lots of marinara. Look, he's just covered in it. That's why he's red. We're going with that. Alright, I'll get out of the way here. And we'll have a little Yo-Noid to finish things off. Do. I didn't even- I rushed in. And I didn't even see where we're at. But it is obviously flooded. We have fishermen, birds, and the Noid here, well, he has his trusty yo-yo. One hit from the yo-yo sends them away. Off you go, fisherman. Oh no, went too low. Yeah, so we're on the pier. And we've got a long way to go. I don't know that we'll be saving all of Pizzadom this evening. But you see already how rough this is. We touched the water, and we were just thrown all the way back to the beginning. That Addams Family game was much more forgiving. Oh, this fish wants to eat us, no. Like so many video game characters of his time, the Noid cannot swim. Oh, we're getting a lot of water here. Getting a lot of water. No fish, no fish. Oh, the fish. You're not going to get us. Not today, fishy. Ah, and here we are. This is the other part of the game. Between levels, we enter into the pizza eating contest with the pink Noid? The purple Noid? Never seen him. Oh, look at Marco bringing the pineapple on pizza. This is how we win the contest. We have to just shove the pineapple on the pizza and give it to him. Alright, so he's going to pick how many pizzas he's going to eat. He's going to eat 3 pizzas. And we can respond in kind by eating 3 pizzas as well. Or, we can use a multiplier card that we picked up in the level. Oh, but I spent too long explaining. And it threw us back into the level. That's what I get for explaining. There is a timer on the pizza contest. It's alright, we can do this. We can get back through this quickly. Noid speedrun. Now, we are picking up power-ups here. Those little papers, those... Not sure what they are. They look like little wrapped notes. They are power-ups that we can use. You'll see this meter in the lower left that is building up, and we have the Pizza Smasher is our currently selected power-up. It'll let us bounce around on what looks like some kind of pogo stick. It was a thing he had in the commercials. He used to smash pizzas. But if we use it, we become a little out of control. And we have some very delicate jumps to make here. I have to say, this is a fairly rough first level. A lot of what are ultimately bottomless pits. Alright, one more fisherman. There we go, we're back to the pizza contest. Now this time we'll just do the pizza contest instead of explaining the pizza contest. Oh, he's only eating one pizza. We will eat 3 pizzas. That's a 2 pizza surplus for us, so we fill our pizza meter. 2 pizzas, we can beat that. Or we can match it, we'll match it. Yes, that's a draw. We have to run down his supply of pizzas. 1 pizza. Let's eat another 3. You didn't know the Noid was going to involve basic math, did you? He's just handing this win to us here. 1 pizza, 1 pizza. This is not a contest, sir. Three pizzas, alright. So what we'll do... we'll match him on this one. One pizza. Alright, here's where we win. Here's where we take the win. Multiplier card. Plus 3. 6 pizzas! And that's how it's done. We are now full of pizza. Get wrecked, Pinky, indeed. Ooh, and a continue. Alright, level 2. Singles only. On the ice? We should try our power-up. We haven't seen it. There we go. Oh, that was the different... oh, yes, I forgot that that was the power-up we have selected. That is a screen-clearing blast. But it doesn't work if we get hit with an ice cube. See if we can get rid of this bear. Oh, the 1 ice cube. Taken out by the Coca-Cola bear, and there's our game over. But I do believe we have the continue. Oh, we have 4 continues, so we'll do another one. Come on, Noid. One-hit kill ice cubes. That's a Nintendo game for you. Look at that bear. He's enraged. See, this is level 2. Very precise, slippery ice jumps. In level 2. And they will break. And it's back to the start. This is the Dark Souls of Noid. Now, I can't remember what this one does. The same thing. And we hit with the ice cube. Pizza is serious business, you can't take it. That's true. And the Noid is a villain after all, so... these people are just trying to defend their town with anything they have. Use our explosive power. Oh, can we do it again? No, we're out. This bear has lost his mind. We're still sliding. Oh my goodness. Hanging on by a toe. Okay, everything's fine. Oh good, we get a change. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing the Noid has strong toes. Now what is this going to do? Oh, he's curling! And there's nowhere to stand. Coca-Cola Bear, please go away. Here we go. Oh no, Coca-Cola Bear! The ice is breaking. Oh good, he's one shot. Oh no! Okay. Woo! Oh, that is rough. That is rough. And now we're skateboarding! Because it was 1990 and everyone had to skateboard. This was a law back then. Well, clearly the skateboard cannot be used to run into birds. We'll use another continue, because we need to see the skateboard level. We just got here. We're not going to see much of the skateboard level. The Tony Hawk level. Noid Pro Skater. Except now we don't have our yo-yo. All we can do is avoid the enemies, where typically one would avoid the Noid. Oh, you can hit them with the skateboard. Just not when we wanted to. Oh, high-speed Noid. Oh, high-speed Noid is invincible. That's good to know. But not to the clown with the stick. We're learning the rules, you see. Now see, that bird did not care for our skateboard. Oh, Noid. You can be so annoying. Wild creatures led by Mr. Green. This is our story. The mayor, oh that's it, the mayor not spelled right. The super yo-yo and his other inventions, he will save the world. The mayor, Mr. Mayor, has reached out to the Noid. Not a good move. Away with you. Alright, everyone. That's going to be it, I'm afraid. That is the end of our retro Halloween spooky game marathon, and the end of my time here aboard the Zeppelin Cafe. Next week, your good friend Wendell shall return as your host, as I depart this world once again. Until next year. Final stretch! Oh, we are in the final stretch, Mochi. Well done. Let's do this. Oh. Just one big one. One big stretch. Before we go. Oh. Oh, that's good. Good stretch. Thank you so much, Mochi, for that. No! No. What did well, you saw it, and you can't unsee it. I'm afraid. Everyone, it has been wonderful hanging out with you all once again for this 2022 Halloween season. I will never forget it for the rest of my afterlife. But all good things must come to an end, and so my time aboard the cafe has. I'll see you all next year, I hope. Until then, I leave you in the capable hands of the captain and the rest of the crew. Until next time, my lovely people, have a happy Halloween. So long.